it, buddy? Aw. Oh, I'm so excited.
This is new puppy friend. Yes, that's your friend. New puppy.
Oh, she wants to come out here and play with Rick. Come on. Yep. Matt, will you hold that? Did you just adopt that?
Yes.
Hold the door.
This is new.
Oh, so they did a meet and greet?
They did a meeting.
It's okay.
She'll be back.
It's okay.
Trust me, you'll get plenty.
Say, I want some water, Dad. I really need some water.
Too bad.
Come on. I bet you have some in your car. Come on.
We just gotta.
How much did you just pay for that puppy?
I have no idea.
I think
I've been
they said
running
$350.
No.
No. When I asked, they said like $350.
Well, I have no idea because we just. I've been running back and forth between getting pet rec. We weren't planning on doing this. They just saw the puppy and fell in love. So I've been running back and forth between the house getting vet records, and then I just got sent back to get him so they could do a meet and greet.
So your vet was open today, so you had to bring the.
We had our vet wasn't picking up. I don't know if they're open or not.
Oh, but you had to get vet records.
So we had records at home.
So you got vet records from them too? Yeah. With the.
So it's very exciting to have a new sister, right, Riggs?
I need a playmate. Yes, I do. So they just got those puppies in. Not
I
that long.
guess so. Like I said, I haven't heard anything because I've been running back and forth between the house.
Oh, so
I'm
they
like,
had you
okay.
running back and forth? And
Yeah, so I didn't hear much backstory. I'm like, oh, that looks like our old dog. That's the one Aaron's going to want.
Your wife?
Yeah.
Okay. So she just took the puppy in the puppy store?
To go get a leash, yeah.
Well, good luck with your new dog.
Thank you. Do you do it, Riggs? You sit?
I think it's an exercise not fine because I try to work out and, I also have a class in the school.
So I can.
Wait, you're in class of one? Yeah, finally I'm moving up.
We need another
Wow.
Look at that one.
Oh my goodness.
I did not see this one.
He's adorable.
Elena, how do you approach a dog?
What? What?
He's adorable.
Down, hand down.
Look at these. Look at these three.
Down and
Like
hand
from the
down.
same litter.
Like that?
Yeah, the dark
Down
ones,
like
all
this,
five of
so
them.
they can
The-
smell you without
Yep.
being...
Do you?
1, 2, 3, 4.
He looks a little
5.
bit older.
Some dogs aren't.
He's just the boy. He's the boy.
Oh, so these they look like German Shepherd.
They are.
How long have you? They've all been vetted.
As far as they can be, they're only
Sounds
4
like
months old. They've had everything they can have.
So they've had their second set of shots and all
Not
that.
yet. Next week they can have them.
Everybody be nice.
Oh, okay.
They didn't have them yet. They're not. They just had their first ones. They were
Come over here.
owner surrenders, and she never got them any shots or anything. So they had their first shots the last week in June. Now they can have their they can have their next one next
So
week.
you're kind of guessing on the age, maybe.
No, the lady that gave them to us told us how old they were.
But if she didn't bother getting the shots, I mean, she's
She
not
just didn't.
really a
This is from
valid.
the south. She's from the south. Nobody gets shots down there. Nobody does. But she told us they'd be 17 weeks now.
I'm just saying that someone that doesn't bother getting their dog like to the vet and shots isn't really trustworthy as to tell you even the age.
But with their mannerisms and their teeth and everything,
So you've had them vetted, and that's what the vet's saying.
Yeah,
their
she
ages.
said it sounds about right.
Okay.
That looks right with them. Yep.
That's mine too.
And their development level and stuff, that's about where they are.
This brown one's cute.
That's not part of the litter.
Oh well, no, I know, but he's cute.
She was one of our dogs.
You want some more water?
She adopted us.
No, I just want to knock the rest of it back over. I know what you're waiting on.
Lita can drink.
Oh, I'm sorry.
4,
No, it's
5,
okay.
I was going to say, I've
It's
got
okay.
3 of them here,
It's
and then
okay.
she'll
You're
turn
good.
them around.
You're good. I'm an acrobatic. So are these all of them that you guys
There's
have?
5 in the litter here. 1, 2.
I really like that that Great Dane that's laying underneath her chair. That with the big paws.
We We got, I think 3 or 4 of them came up, and then there's more coming next week out of the litter.
Huh.
Wow.
Yeah, the white one's already got a home. There's a white and black one,
There's a white and black one.
but it's already adopted.
So you're talking Great Dane. You're talking like 100 and some pounds.
They're Great Dane lab mixes.
Oh, they're lab
Yeah.
mixes. So he just came in yesterday.
Yes, he was.
He just came in yesterday. Keep favoring this one. Hey, sweetie. He's tired. Well, the transport alone is, you know.
It takes a lot out of them.
He's beautiful though. Might have to text my husband.
Yeah, her dog.
When's your next event?
You know, have any clue?
I don't know. You guys don't know?
It's we're at Peddler's Market.
We're where?
Peddler's Market.
What is it?
Newberry Town and Peddler's
It's
Market.
laid on my hand.
It's
It like
Is that PA or something?
yeah.
Oh, I'm not familiar with that.
Well, he's being 26. He is being kept right over the line in Hanover. As soon as you go over the line, and you pass the fire hall, I'm the first development, and the second one is where he's being kept. So you need to see him.
So they're in foster homes or something?
Oh yeah.
They're all in foster
Yeah.
homes.
Jess has him, but we brought him today because she's like on a vacation for the
I try to walk
weekend.
in this time. Maybe.
I don't think.
Yeah, we put them in foster homes to make sure they get wormed.
Cece's been trying to get him up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To
he's
see how they're good with, and
sleepy.
so he's exhausted. He ate, he had something to eat, so I bought him a couple bones, but I don't think he knows how to play with toys or anything.
Oh, I do see where his bones sticking out the back.
Yeah.
So his bones actually, yeah. So when he stands up,
He's a little
thinner.
sunk in, yes.
How old do you think this one is?
4 months, I believe Tanya said.
But he wasn't vetted yet because you just got him yesterday.
We just got him in, yes,
Okay.
yes, yes. Yep. I really we weren't going to bring him, but we thought, well, see if he's good with the other dogs, and he's just been lazy.
Well, I imagine he's exhausted from being transported from wherever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So actually, Tracy that was sitting at the computer, I don't see her now. She is going to take him home and around her dogs, which is only 2 houses up the street from the girl that's on vacation. And then we'll,
Socialize. Well, he doesn't seem to be. I mean, he doesn't really seem to care
he
about.
was there a little bit ago when the shepherds came around and scared him and he barked. But
Got some big paws.
yeah, I think
some-
they're awesome.
They're amazing. I had Jack Russells at one time, and they last a really long time. And mine actually got a hold. I thought it was doing the best. I got him the Blue Buffalo Wilderness, and it had an they overdid the vitamin D, and it took both of them out. Kidney failure. 1 week after another, the mommy and the son. It was gut wrenching. They were 16 years old, but Jack's lived till in their 20s.
Yeah.
Jack Russell's lived to
We
in their
have one. Our
20s.
neighbor has one down back. Whenever he sees my husband, he hollers, she. And my husband goes down with her. She's got a lot of energy.
Oh, they're like little Doberman pinchers on steroid. And when my husband first bought the first one, I was like, "What are you gonna?" Because I'm like a big dog person. You know, I've owned Dobermans, pits, stuff like. I'm like, "What are you gonna do with that?" He says, "Oh, wait till you see." And I have to say, I was quite impressed. I was like, "Wow!" I mean, how high they can jump, and it's pretty amazing.
Well, Miley likes to jump up on my husband because he drinks some Canadian Club and Coke in the evenings after work. And she has a fit. Her owner will come out and say, go ahead till she drinks some. And when she's done, then she goes in. But every time she sees him, she barks and wants him to come down there. And she gets mad at him if he doesn't have a drink in his hand.
So she drinks some of his alcohol.
And the woman says, now she'll sleep tonight. And I'm like, dogs cannot have alcohol, Matthew. And he's like, that's all she wants.
I know them. Maybe it's I see them
It's weird. And Tiffany says give it to her because then she'll sleep.
Give a dog alcohol so they can sleep.
But he
Wow.
just takes a couple little, Miley take a couple little sips out of it, and then she's done with him. She'll jump up at that gate to look up over the
We
hill
always
when he
took
comes
ours
home.
with us, and so we would actually take them to parties and stuff, and we always took them with us, so they were docile. They weren't bouncing off the walls, and people made the mistake of going and getting them, and then thinking that they could leave them at home for 8 hours while they were working, and that doesn't work like that way with Jack Russells.
Nope.
So, ours were really, well, we don't have any anymore, but ours were really mellow. It's because we always were with
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Either took them to work or whatever.
Well, that's with
They're very high strung.
yeah. With
You got to know
Miley
what you're
down
getting
back,
into.
She's always in the house and stuff, and when she sees her, and our dogs, our personal dogs, she gets so excited. But yeah, I think he's going to be a good boy. From what? So I took him out of his cage a little bit. Like so, when Tracy takes him home, she's got a big lab, a little lab.
Oh, so there's like multiple dogs that they can socialize with the foster homes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, I have 3 at home myself and a parrot, and they never even bother my parrot.
Really?
She'll come down to the cage and stick her beak out and get this game going, but then they know that she's trying for them, and then she goes back up because she's had enough.
Yeah, I might have to make a phone call.
Yep, you got our card, like I said, and
Well, you guys are leaving soon.
at 3. Yeah.
Yeah, that's soon.
What time is it?
It's like you got like 15,
Oh, okay.
30, 15 minutes, something like that. So the organization must have a lot of volunteers
Oh, yeah.
to be able to help all these animals.
Yes.
That's
And
wonderful
it's-
that you do that.
And half of them's not even here.
Oh,
They're
really?
farther away, or they're on vacation. Oh, yeah. Sometimes, we take one. Sometimes we take litters. It's just,
But they all come from down south.
they all come from Alabama. Yeah. That's who we have. It's not a contract. It's paper that, you have to show the warden up here in PA. So he knows, where they're coming from.
Oh, so you guys are probably a nonprofit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And,
So you're a rescue that's a nonprofit.
yes.
Okay.
But it's like the rescue that we fool with down there, the shelter. When they get their dogs in, they just don't throw them in cages. They vet them too. They have health certificates, so they can come over.
That's
the line to
unusual
come
for the
up.
South. I mean, most of them are just scrambling to feed them.
Right, right. And there's also, we have a volunteer down there that if she feels, they're gonna, we put them on hold, but she'll take some in and foster them down there for us.
That's nice.
So next Thursday, some of the dogs didn't meet the van. She's going to go down, coordinate it, since she volunteers there all the time to make sure they all get on the van to come up here. Yeah.
So at that point, you already know if they have parvo or something like that. They're already like
if they have parvo down there, they will not send them. If they have kennel cough down there in the rescue, they will not send them up. They will have
kennel
to get
cough
better.
is just a cold though.
Yes, a cough. But they will not, if they know they're sick at that shelter, they will not put them on that van just to send them up
So
there.
what happens to them? Do you know?
They'll doctor them and everything.
Really?
Until they're better. Or
Well,
they
that's a
can't.
really good shelter
Yes,
because
yes.
most will not.
Yeah.
Especially a southern one will not do that. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, we had a couple of the volunteers. You guys went down to Alabama, didn't you? They went down and actually did a van load and brought them up to see what it was like and everything. And
Alabama's far.
yeah, 15 hours.
One way.
We have great drivers.
One way.
Yeah.
Yeah. How long did it take us to get to Alabama? 13 hours. That's straight through.
So you guys took turns.
No, he drove.
You drove the whole way?
Oh, we stopped to eat. He got to stretch his legs.
I drive.
You drove with a mission.
Yeah.
Yes.
We
We
love
stayed
our
overnight and
dogs.
then we come back up the next day.
Got up at 7 o'clock in the morning, drove back home.
So is this one actually yours?
This was fun.
That's your dog.
She's 7 years old.
Yeah, she's full blood
What
dog.
are you doing?
We've had her since she was a little bit puppy.
So the puppies for her are already gone?
Yes. Yeah, the last one we adopted out looks exactly like her.
Really?
Same color and everything.
And what is that again?
Dark-haired dogs.
I took her to work in in an accounting department. She was awesome. She was awesome. It's cute. I had her leash on a shelf, and she would pull it down, and I knew she had to go potty. I mean,
So obviously she's trained.
she knows. She knows.
So she was an owner surrender.
Yeah, they want to turn her in.
What?
They have on the paperwork unwanted.
Yeah.
Unwanted?
Yeah, on the impound paper at the shelter.
The shelter paper.
When you adopt, you get a folder, and it'll tell you what they got at the rescue.
When you adopt from your rescue?
Yes, yes.
It has all the documentation from Alabama?
And, if
And whatever vetting you had done
yes,
up here?
Yes, yep.
So I don't have to
Down
worry
there,
about
up
any
here.
of my other dogs getting